Hey you guys, it's me. So gonna have this video posted here shortly. Um, uh, there's a couple new things coming up for the channel. It is Pride Month, LGBTQ plus. I don't know if I got any of those letters right. And with that being so, I'm gonna interview some of my friends who are on the spectrum, if they call it a spectrum, and just get their stories, hear what they have to say, all that stuff. Sometimes other people's perspectives can help another person. You know what I mean? There's no harm in it. I'm sure there's gonna be bigots out there that are gonna be shitting on the gay or the trans people. Screw them. Let people tell their story. Struggles, joys, happinesses. I might also have some people write me anonymously because they don't want their face or their identity out there in the world. They might want their story out there. And if anyone does want that, feel free to message me. You can find me on Instagram, Catlin Walters, CATLINWALTERS. Just look me up. It's going to be a bunch of pictures of me and my daughter, basically. That's basically all I post on there. Feel free to message me your story if you want to message me your story. Always down to spread some words. If it helps one person, shoot, it helps one person, And so that's good. Now, I want to tell a bit of a story. Not really a story, but I want to kind of rant. It's gonna be a kind of controversial rant, so sorry about that, you guys. But either way, I just want to get it off my chest. I'm kind of tired of how people act in this world. Kind of tired how people treat each other. Let me use an example. I already asked my friend Nicole if I can use her as an example. She said she gave me permission to use her name, Nicole. But me and her, we've been friends since like high school, and it's freaking, I don't know, like we're friends. You know what I mean? And so, if one of us has a problem and we can see it, we have no problem asking, "Hey, what's going on? Do you need to talk?" And we know the other person can vent. Yes, she's a girl, and I'm a boy, and we can treat each other like human beings. It's freaking amazing. I don't understand it. A lot of people are like, "So, and what's your point, CJ?" My point is, that's not the case in today's society anymore. I think the only other female friend I have that I can vent to or can vent to me is Brittany. Well, I hope so, at least. But other than those two females, like, there's not really any other females out there. It's how do I put it? It's convoluted at best because I am a male. If that makes any sense. Like, I'm the type of person, if I see you're upset or if I see you posting something that could be serious or thinking about hurting yourself or any kind of like really bad depression or anger or anything, I do my best to reach out as another human being and be like, "Hey, are you okay? Hey, do you need to talk? Hey, do you need to vent?" That's just the kind of person I am. You know what I mean? And it's gotten ridiculous in today's society. No. Alright, so here I'm back. I'm riding, and Ray and Brittany are going to be right next to me here shortly. This is a fun ride. Went over to their house, said hi to them. We decided to go get some dinner. So we're going to go get some subs. I'd like me a good steak and cheese sub, because it's freaking amazing. Now, did you see that? You're going to have to rewind if you didn't see that. Pretty awesome. But yeah, there's wheel colors, that's all it was. There's Ray and Brittany. Yep, that's them. Say hi. No, can't say. You'll say hi. I think Brittany will at least wave. But yeah, so like nowadays I have to. Sorry, back to my original subject matter. Nowadays, right? If I message someone of the opposite gender, I have to be like, look, I am trying to be a kind human being to you. I'm trying to be a good person. I'm not flirting with you. I'm not hitting on you. Like I have to put that, or people just assume that me being nice and me being caring is me hitting on them, and that is so freaking annoying. Especially with like strangers. Like I don't want any single person in this world to feel the kind of pain that I felt before. I know hurt. I know pain. And if I can help it, I'm gonna do my best not to let someone else feel it. Gets complicated though when you try to help someone and all they do is give you attitude, or it's always one thing or another. Like, look, I don't care. I don't care if you're attractive. I don't care if you're not attractive. To me personally, like, if I think you're attractive, that's great. You're attractive. If I don't think you're attractive, that's great. You're not attractive to me. Either way, I will be your friend. The biggest problem with this is I can't really blame these girls because I know how men are. I know that we're all scummy. I don't care if they're straight. I don't care if they're gay. I don't care if they're bi. 90% of men are just trash. That's it. They're just trash. Even when I try to help out people, like on Whisper, if I try to help out dudes who are upset, right, and they happen to be gay, I'm like, hey, if you need to talk, blah blah blah. The first thing they do is start being sexual. And I know for a fact that straight dudes do that to women constantly. The few girls that don't freak out on me, they're like, hey, thanks for actually talking to me. 90% of them instantly go straight into sex talk. So I can't blame the way girls act towards men. But at the same time, I can. I think all humans need to be better to each other. You like Ray's freaking sweet face mask? I gotta get me one of them. I like that better than the face shield I'm wearing. His like Velcro's in the back. But yeah, it's just we've treated each other bad for so long that it's just okay to be crappy. And like people think it's okay just to be, okay, let me use a girl as an example. You're like, yo, like, are you okay? Like, you got attitude, whatever, They're like, well, this is just me. I'm just a bitch. Like, that's not acceptable. It's not acceptable to just be a bitch. Like a dude, it's not acceptable to be just a fucking douche all the time. I get tired of that. Like, if someone's constantly a bitch to me or a fucking douchebag to me, especially if they're not my friend and I don't know them and I'm just trying to be their friend, I'm gonna fucking tell them off. Like, that's it. Plain and simple. But it's god fucking annoying. Society has just ruined people. I can't say I'm perfect in any way. I am far from a saint. Anyone knows me knows I'm far from a saint. But I am trying. If that makes sense. Like, I am trying. I'm trying to change the person I am. I'm trying to change the people around me. I'm trying to make everything better. Nothing is working. People just always crappy. How do we fix this, you guys? How do we fix people? How do we be kinder to each other? How do we be humans to other humans? We treat animals, I know me for a fact, I treat animals better than I do people. Because most people treat me like trash. As in what I've just been talking about. How do we treat all living beings the same? How can we do this? I don't know, man. Alright, so we're pulling up to where we're about to get lunch. Hey, you guys, have a great night. See you guys here soon. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. There's Ray and Brittany. Hi, Ray and Brittany.